Hey everybody, it is Renee from Maidon, and I'm going to talk to you actually about laundry today. So I have something I wanted to share with you. It's a little bit off the beaten path for what I usually talk about, but I know that there are plenty of people who are or have been in the same position that I was in, and a lot of that has to do with like switching your laundry detergent over or some of your other personal care products, just the kind of house cleaners that you use. You want to switch over to something that's going to be safer for your family. But if you're like me, you're a little bit skeptical about how effective it can be. So let me tell you my laundry story first. Okay, so we have kind of a joke in our family that every family has a scent. And so our kids notice that if they go stay at a friend's house, they just come home and like, oh, they smell like such and such. And it sounds really bad. It's not. It's actually very positive. But I think what I know what they're talking about, it's oftentimes the scent of the fabric, I should say the wash that they use for their laundry soap. So I think that a lot of that comes from actually the scent from the laundry soap. So that makes me very hypersensitive, thinking, oh my goodness, okay, so what's our family scent? Now, you should know a few things about our family. We have 9 kids, and 6 of those kids are boys. And then obviously throw a husband in there. There are a lot of active boys and girls too in our family. And so doing laundry and making sure that it's gonna smell good after it's finished is kind of a big concern for me as the mom. And I guess the effect that we portray on other people when we're around them. So for me to switch to a natural laundry detergent took a while. I will admit that it took a while. I could do that with skincare. I could do that with some of my cleaners in the house. Even then, I was very skeptical. It had to be effective. And for me, we don't have a lot of scent sensitivities. So I actually like having laundry soap smell good. So I didn't have to worry about that. So that was one obstacle that I had to overcome, was just my own, like, is it going to be as effective in cleaning? I, as a personal person, as someone who has tried some of the, I guess you could say like the Costco brand, more of a natural laundry product and so on, I just kind of used that, but I noticed it just wasn't very effective in getting the laundry clean, even though I felt better about using that type of a product. And then on top of that, my husband is super hypersensitive to anything that could make his skin potentially feel itchy. So he cannot use any kind of dryer sheets in the dryer. So I've never really used dryer sheets in the entire time that I've known him. And so going back to the laundry soap, he was more interested in making sure that it didn't have a moldy or any kind of a negative scent to our laundry when we were finished. So he was pretty sensitive about trying something new, especially that's going to be natural, and it has to be as effective as something. He's the type that will just dump some kind of a chemical into the laundry to make sure that it's going to take care of the stains or whatever it is that are on our clothes, and that they actually come out, mostly even more important than the stains, with it would smell fresh, believe it or not. So that's kind of where we're coming into a situation of switching over to a more natural laundry. So at that time, this is where I first hear about MyGreenFills, the laundry soap that is a subscription model, and you receive laundry soap in the mail every month. So I decided to try it, and I did not let my husband know that I was switching on him from his favorite detergent. So I started to switch from that, and then after a few days of using it, I asked him, so how are the clothes smelling? He's like, good. And he had no complaints. Mr. Sensitive Nose had no complaints about anything regarding our laundry. So that was like, yes, okay, it passed the sniff test. And then secondly, we always, kids, boys, they can get muddy, they can get dirty. Is it going to pass the clean test? I was super impressed that yes, it did. It totally passed the clean test. So the MyGreenFills that came in a powder, and let me look at, here's my they send something like this, the container, they send the powder, and you just fill this up with water. You put a certain amount of the detergent in, the powdered detergent, shake it up, and then you're ready for your wash. By the way, this is HE safe too. We have a HE wash, so it's HE safe. So that comes with a powder. Oh my goodness, I'm holding so many things that I can't, here we go. That comes with this. This packet does 50 loads in this small pack. And so if you figure out how many loads of laundry you do a day, you can figure out how many of these you would need every month, which 50 loads? You probably wouldn't even need more than one of those a month, unless you are our family, in which case you might. So there you go. And then on top of that, there is a laundry rinse that's a refill, also another refillable container. I don't believe I ever had purchased this from them. I was only doing the monthly wash only. So there is a refillable rinse, and then, oh, here's an unscented one. So this is their unscented laundry wash, just like the other. There is a, I'm trying to find the packet for the rinse. Here's the rinse. How many pack? 50 loads in this too, for the other container. So you get another packet for 50 loads that's contained in there. You also get an Enzyme stain remover, and I saw this. It doesn't look very big, but all you need is a very tiny scoop that comes in the container that they send you. Tiny, like not even a teaspoon, maybe a teaspoon at the very most, is what you could add to help with your stain remover. And then they also give you a stain stick, which you can use directly on stains on your clothes. And that lasts quite a while. I have used that one before, by the way. And then on top, okay, let me see if I got this all in order before it falls off my lap. Again, oh, this is a scented, and this is a scented version of the final rinse packet. Then laundry machines need to be cleaned as well. So there is an actual packet of laundry machine cleaner that you put in your laundry, in your washing machine, so that it will actually clean your washing machine. I thought that is so awesome, so brilliant. All right, there's a really cool feature. Oh, here's something called an Oxyboost. I think this is going to make the whites whiter. Big bag of that, 48 loads of that, and you could probably just scoop directly from this. You could also use it as a pre-soak. Okay, let me see, am I getting everything? And when I opened it up, so this is what's called the Dryer Angel, and then you have these little refills, and this smells amazing, by the way. I was like, whoa, blown away when I smelled this. So these little, it has a, say kind of a scent, because it smells amazing. Yes, it has a citrusy scent, probably the bergamot. You put some of the little packets from the packet into the Dryer Angel, and you throw that into your dryer. So this being, look at this, hand sewn, completely hand sewn. Has a little snap, so you can snap those in, and you stick those in your dryer. And then on top of that, it has a little note, handwritten note by the maker of the Dryer Angels. So I think this is so neat. Everything that MyGreenFills stands for is just amazing, and I would love it for you to try their products. I'm sold on this. Now I have so many new products to try out. I'm very excited, but this, again, if you're looking for something to replace, you've got your Standby Tide, you've got your, whatever brand Costco that you feel is better for the environment. But when you go to something that is going to be on a subscription box basis, you don't have to think about it, and it's not that much money a month. You know that your laundry is taken care of every month. It's almost like having a dry cleaner, where you could just pay someone to do it for you and it's brought back to you. Your soap coming in the mail is just as important. You don't have to worry about running out, so they'll take care of you that way. And then knowing that they're helping the community too is just amazing. And their emails are so full of information and very giving. So knowing that your next supply that's going to come in might have a sample, or it gives you an opportunity to choose a new sample of something else that theirs is really neat. So I hope that you will give MyGreenFills a try. I love their stuff, and I can't wait to try some of these products in here in this box that I haven't tried before. Just know that there are real people behind these amazing businesses, and I hope that you are going to go and give them a try.